The Nigerian Immigration Service and its Ghanaian counterpart gave call for policies that will give women the opportunity to join the service and contribute their quota to national development. This was during a gender sensitization workshop organized by the International Center for Migration Policy Development in Abuja. They say the implementation of these policies will be good for the work environment and the respective countries at large.
In gender mainstreaming, I think the essential point is whether you have started, whether you have not started, or even recognized that there is a problem. I think I rate Nigeria very high because, number one, Nigeria Immigration Servce has recognized that there needs to be a much more move towards a balanced service, and there are measures already being taken for that to happen. This particular project that we're implementing, the MONIS project, has as one of its key cardinal points to tackle gender mainstreaming. And there's a policy already that has been developed with the full and complete backing of the Nigeria Immigration Service leadership at the highest level.
A lot of young women leave Nigeria, and it is important that the Immigration Service is sensitized towards the needs, but also the plans, the objectives of women leaving Nigeria, young women, to understand what their motives are and to support them, of course, where necessary, but also to recognize vulnerabilities and prevent women from falling to prey into the hands of traffickers. Women issues, but looking into really modernizing the immigration service in terms of its human resource policies, in terms of the way the human structures human resources are organized and structured in the organization. So gender aspects are one part of the equation. We look into, of course, career development, career progression altogether, but also to really try to bring this gender-sensitive policies in, of course, human resources, in career development, in addressing the needs of women in the service. So, for example, have male officers be sensitized about the needs of women, female officers in the organization, and we're trying to also, of course, through training programs, empower female officers within the organization.
The gender mainstreaming policy that ICMPD is developing for the service. We used to have a policy that, a protocol or a process that up to a certain rank in Nigeria Immigration Service, you don't get transferred. You don't get deployed from one place to the other. It's an assignment that demands that you must be transferred from one geographical region sometimes to another. So, but we used to have this, I don't know if it's a policy, but if you are not up to the rank of assistant controller, you are supposed to be left where your husband is. You are supposed to be left for maternal duties. You are supposed to be left there. But when you are entering the management cadre, you have to move. So people, if we get people to know that this thing, and really enforce it, because some of us, in spite of that distance, some of us suffered, that movement. My children attended so many schools because I had to take them round and round. But if we truly enforce that, and promise the Nigerian government that, look, this is what we'll do to women when they come. They will stay where their husbands are. Even now, there's a posting policy. If you are posted out and you say, my husband is somewhere in Lagos, and you furnish us proof that your husband is in Lagos, working somewhere in Lagos or doing business there. Usually, we grant that concessional deployment.
Gender mainstreaming, this topic should be handled at this time. I think it's an opportune time to discuss it, and where countries, including Ghana and Nigeria, are taking a step further. It's very important. It's just appropriate that both male and female coexist together and work well. In a working environment, equal opportunities to be given to all is essential. And I believe if country Ghana and Nigeria are pushing the agenda, making sure that this issue of mainstream gender is being pushed forward and making sure both gender, male and female, are given equal opportunities, I think is appropriate. And whilst we in Ghana, from Ghana Immigration, it's a privilege to be part of what Nigeria is doing. And I believe a day is going to come, we're going to assemble again and going to celebrate the success that is going to come from this program.